Hi everyone, it's Muriel and I'm here on the 4th to show you a couple of cards that I made using the most recent paper pad I got at Michael's. It was $1.99 as well as the embellishments. So I pulled it out today and put it to good use. It really is sweet paper pad. It's called The Sweetest Thing. So I used the pad and here's all the extra goodies, papers that I couldn't part with, because they're perfect size to cover up clothespins. So I will just keep them with the entire pad. And then I pulled out some Prima flowers that were given to me by Tammy. Hi Tammy, and thank you again. I love these. I so wish I could have gone to that Prima warehouse sale. I probably would have cleaned them out. I kid you not. Everybody's saying, you know, I had a budget. I have no budget when I go scrapbook shopping. I'm sorry. That's not bragging. I need a budget, but I would have definitely did some serious damage. So I used 2 of these. I am using these sparingly. I probably won't use the other 2 until Christmas, and then I'll be down to 2 more. And then you remember these pretty flowers from Recollections? They had them in packs of green and blue and various, and they kind of, the shades kind of differ. So I used 2 of those. And then the embellishments that came with the, that I bought with the paper pad. You can see I used all of those there. I didn't use this one because it says big, adventurous, cute, silly, playful boy. So that didn't apply. And then 2 of the chipboard pieces here I used. And then that's what's left. So it's just a few things. And here is one of the cards. I made 2, but I made 2 of each. So that's the first card. Now, I didn't give it a title or call it anything because I don't know right now what it's going to be used for, whether it's happy birthday or sympathy or whatever. But it's 5.5. It's my typical corrugated card. And there are 3 strips of paper from the pack that I use. There's one here, this one here, and then this blue polka dot, light blue polka dot one. And this little whimsical is actually a corner. It's this die here from Memory Box. I don't have the name of it, but it looks like a flourish of some sort, and it is typically used as a corner, which I have. But this time I used it differently. So you can see one piece right here and then one piece there. I just cut them out and then just kind of place them like this. So, and there's that beautiful Prima flower. Now the 2 flowers from Recollections are sitting on top of 2 of the, let's call them spools, because they were wooden like this, or buttons. And actually they didn't have any holes through them, so they would be like spool tops. So, and then the dies. Then you'll see in the middle paper, I accented everything with tea dye. No, excuse me, wild honey. Distress ink. And I used a punch. You can see the kind of loopiness there. I went into my Martha Stewart box. I haven't pulled out any of her punches, but it was this punch here, the loopy loops. So I cut that paper there and inked it. That's that beautiful wild honey ink that kind of matches that in the inside. And then this beautiful trim I purchased from the PaperBag Lady. I purchased, actually let me get it because I know she still has it on her site. And this is the first time I've used it, and I have to tell you, I probably bought it last year. Shame on me. But on her site, she has like bags of like trims of the same colors. So this was a bag of green, and you can see it has so many beautiful green laces in here. So this is one that I used on the card. It is a crocheted lace. Looks like that. You've seen that style before, but it's a beautiful kind of a minty, bluish, greenish kind of thing. So we just put that on the spool I just purchased from Hobby Lobby yesterday. So that's the trim there. And on the inside, it's just layered up with another one of the die-cut embellishments that say Live Your Adventure with an arrow with like newspaper on top. So, and this is just some layering I've done with the paper you know, the mustard color is 5.5 by 5.5, and then I went 1 notch in, and then same thing here and 1 notch in, and then I can put my sentiment there. So that is the first one. I thought it was a really cute card. Now the second one, they're different, of course. I use a different lace, the same from this bag that I haven't reached in and used in a long, long time. But it's this light blue pastel green lace. So if you haven't gone over, I know many of you do shop with the PaperBag Lady, check out her trim. She has these trims in a bag of different colors, like the blues, the greens, the oranges, the reds, or whatever, and it's such a good deal. I mean, that was the first place I went today, and I go, let me look in there, and of course I found what I was looking for. So now here I just used the mustard yellow in the background, and then layered on top of it some of the pattern paper from the collection. And then I use a spellbinder die to cut out these corners here. I just used 3 of them. And from the embellishment pack, the word, happy here, it's all like, what is that called? Like raised up with pop dots in the middle. And then here is a word birthday that I created using some of the letters from Tiny Types by Cosmo Cricket. And then you can see the lace goes across here. Then I pulled out some of my crinkle wrinkle shabby ribbon from the Prairie Bird Boutique. Use another one of the embellishments from the pack. And then I use this gorgeous stick pin, and this stick pin is from Ana Yanes. If you recall, last year she made me a bird cage, and it was a stick pin bird bath, or whatever we called it. And this is the first stick pin that I have used, because I swore I would never take them out. But the beads on here just kind of go with the card. So I used one of them, Anna. Thank you very much. So that's the front of this card here, and on the inside, some of the paper was already printed beautifully, so I just made a small little area here for making putting a sentiment. And then there's one of the buttons from the collection with some twine through it. So that is that card. And then the second one, kind of the same, but I used a stick pin from the Robin Laura. She had given me a bunch of stick pins that I have in her little stick pin pooch that I don't use, and I was able to use one of hers too, because this stone here, this bead has a greenish, grayish kind of color to it, so it was perfect. And then it has the cute little heart charm. Not heart, a key. So now this one here, again, I used some of the embellishment from the pack, and it just says, "Too cute for words," with 3 banners. And then I put some pearl beads inside of the holes. And this one here, that's one of those spool tops. And I just kind of just layered it with one of the buttons. Again, the crinkle ribbon. And again, you know, this is certainly not a specific card to give to someone for birthday or anniversary. It just says "Too cute for words." So say something cute to me and I'll send a card to you, I guess. And then there's the inside for the sentiment. So these were really fun to make. This paper pad is so cute. It's, again, the My Mind's Eye, The Sweetest Thing. And I think it was 2 packs that were at Michael's for $1.99 of a different color. And it had plenty embellishments to go with it. And then certainly you will just need to bring out what other things you want to complement the card. And don't forget that the PaperBag Lady has those beautiful laces in a bag. And if you have some like I have some and haven't used them, go ahead inside and pull them out, because they are beautiful, they're different, they're unique, and they will certainly complement your projects. So everyone have a good 4th. I am on my way to my friend's house. She invited me over. I did want to stay indoors, but I have to tell you a little secret. She lives right on the way to Michael's. So I'm I'm going to pop in there because there is something that I do want to get for someone. And if it's all like it says it is, 85% off this, 50% off that, 30% off that, well then $20 should be enough, right? So that's what I'm going to do. Have a good day, ladies and gents, and we'll see you tomorrow. I hope to bring more crafty ideas from the Coop House to your house. Bye now.